9:36. Think you have the right stuff to be a Ticat cheerleader?
We'll find out how you can audition for this year's team. Okay, thanks so much, Brian. Ever wanted to cheer for the Hamilton Tiger Cats? Kim Schmidt and Jessica Pizzingrilli are here to tell us how you can become a Ticat cheerleader just like them. So welcome. So Jessica, you've been on the squad for 5 years.
Yeah.
You've been on for 4, Kim.
Heading into the 4th, yeah.
And you still have to audition as well on Sunday.
Yeah.
So we'll get all the details up on our website of when. But, you know, you've been through the ropes before. What are the judges looking for?
You know what? I think there's a whole little package that they're looking for. So obviously dancing ability is a big one, but there's a lot of other things that go into consideration. So, you know, personality, attitude, energy. There's a whole interview process that goes on after the actual tryouts. So can you communicate, you know, comfortably with people? Basically just fit, healthy, intelligent women. That's what they're looking
because
for.
Kim, a lot of times you're just not with the squad on the field.
Right.
You're also out at so many charity events throughout the season.
Absolutely. We're actually in the community more often than we are on the field. We have a minimum of 15 volunteer appearances that we have to do.
Right.
And yeah, so you have to be comfortable around people that you don't know.
Right. So the tryouts are coming out on Sunday. Now, when you go into the tryouts, do you have to have a routine that you bring along, or are you following a routine that they do?
They teach us a routine. So we get there, they teach us some choreography, and then the scary part, we go in and perform it for our coaches and our judges in little groups, so they can kind of see who fits with who and, you know, how our dancing ability is.
Right. And you're performing when you get there. Like, you have to look squad ready, right? So hair has to be done, makeup has to be done, there's certain things that they want you to wear just so they can envision you kind of in the outfits.
Absolutely, yeah. They want you to arrive in fitted black dance attire, and that way you're looking more uniformed, again, so that you see how you're going to look as a whole. Absolutely, hair, makeup, camera ready.
It's going to be nerve-wracking. I mean, even though you've made the squad a number of years, but yeah, I can imagine. Because how many women are normally up for this?
The tryouts, I think we usually see maybe 70, 80 to 100 even.
Okay.
They do a couple cuts throughout the day, and then the interview process, and then the final cut is posted on the website.
Wow. And do you have to register beforehand, or can you just,
Yeah, by Friday.
Okay.
Have your registration in.
Okay, and we'll get the info up on our website as well. Any tips for first-timers if you've never done this before but think, hey, I'm pretty good at that?
Yeah, I would say don't be too nervous, but everyone's going to be nervous, obviously. I would say don't worry too much about the little things in the audition. So everyone, including our coaches and judges, know how nerve-wracking it is to go and perform. There's a lot of pressure, so they're not looking for a perfect audition routine. They're great at seeing the potential in someone. So, you know, don't worry if you mess up a few steps. They'll be able to see through that and see who's a good
Because
fit.
sometimes, I mean, it's not always perfect conditions on the field, right? So it's kind of probably more seeing how you will adapt to things going wrong.
Absolutely,
Exactly.
And also, if you're not sure about something, don't be afraid to ask someone. I mean, there's a ton of veterans there, and we're all willing to help. And I mean, even myself, I ask my fellow girls, what are we doing?
And it must be great, too, being on the squad, because I hear there's a lot of camaraderie. There's a lot of lifelong friendships made.
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, we're together twice a week for a couple hours each, you know, during the season, so we become really close and make great friends.
Yeah, talk about that more, Kim. Talk about the commitment, because it's kind of tough if you've got a full-time job or a part-time job, or you're in school.
Yeah. So it's definitely a big thing. That's another thing that they're looking for, and they'll usually address that in the interview to make sure that you are available. Yeah, so practices twice a week, the 15 promotions minimum. We are in charge of doing promotional items as well, like for sale. And yeah, and going to the gym regularly. Reebok is one of our sponsors, so they're really big on fitness. And yeah, it's a juggling act, and a lot of the girls, you know, you make it work because you love it.
Yeah, and what's the experience brought you?
You know what? It's been great. I'm going into my 5th season, and I just love every minute. You meet amazing women, and you make really good friends, and it keeps you, you know, fit and healthy. And we're all getting to do what we love, which is performing.
Excellent, excellent. And here's the details on your chance then. So the auditions themselves are coming up Sunday at the 5-Star Fitness up on Hamilton Mountain. And the details there of what you need to look like beforehand or what you need to come prepared in. And we'll get the link up on our website to chch.com because you do have to register by Friday, right?
Yes.
Okay, Kim and Jessica, thanks so much for coming in.
Thank you for having us.
Good luck on Sunday.
Thank you.
And we're back to wrap up Morning Live right after this.